meeting Tony
was driving around in Nate's Bronco too.
Here's this like little kid, you know, with this big ass fro.
Dirty and dingy.
Grimy and like always getting his hands dirty and just, you know, that dirt on his face, that dirt swag.
Always loved skateboarding in sweatpants.
He's got that stanky foot. Like.
We decided to skip school one day.
And he just sat on the wall in his slippers and his hoodie.
But all he did was sleep.
He was a good kid, and I remember that was the first time I introduced him.
Something crazy that happened with me and Tony. First time we went for a ride, we went to the beach, and I don't know if you should edit this out, but he kept hollering at fat girls. Yeah, and he kept trying to get us to go riding with some chunky chicks. Way back in the day, dude, way back. Yeah, I'm serious though.
We were at the junkyard. We took the doors off the Jeep. We needed to get mirrors for the Jeep so we wouldn't get pulled over. So we took F-150 mirrors and threw them over the fence. We took off with them. The guys came out after us. Tony hopped in the wheel and he was driving. We took the Jeep out on the highway, high-speed pursuit with these guys from the junkyard. We definitely lost them, but they got our tag number. We weren't super genius at the time, so we got caught.
Nate and Tony, they came up to school when I was walking to school. We're skipping school today. You wanna go? You got any money on you? Yeah, I got like 40 bucks. And then we left, and then we went and looked for spots where Tony could do his like epic skate moves, I guess you'd call it. And we found this ledge that was right off of Main Street in Bradenton. His favorite song that he wanted to listen to at the time was from Joker. He kept trying, but he couldn't land it. But then Nate played the Joker, finally landed it.
You know, name one, pick one.
Every time us three got together,
There's just so many. There's just so many.
We all went down to Bradenton. This was during the week of my 21st birthday. This was my first experience meeting the Bradenton crowd. I met Richard, I met Sean. Like, I don't remember too much of that night. I remember vomiting in Richard's hand because he was holding a glass mug out and he's like, "Fill it up, boy, fill it up." And after that, I was like, damn, dude, this is some hard fucking guys. So everyone was trashed except Tony. I didn't even know we were leaving him designated DD, and we took my mother's car. So this kid who I barely even know, he was driving my mom's car all around Bradenton and then took us all the way back to Tampa, and I was passed out in the back of the seat.
It was a year after I had met Tony, and we decided it would be a wonderful idea to set off a chlorine bomb at Largo Skate Park. We didn't just use like a little bottle, you know, we got a hold of a 3-liter like Faygo bottle, and we made this chlorine bomb. We set it off. It ended up sounding like a shotgun. We did it right in the middle of the skate park and the water park. And when it went off, everyone from both areas just stopped and turned and looked at us. You know, we're like young, dumb kids, so we decided we're out here, we're splitting. Tony was like, well, it's actually like my 12th birthday and my mom's throwing me a pizza party. So we're, you know, all sketched out because we're thinking the cops are after us and this, that, and the other. 4 or 5 of us like switch t-shirts and like, you go down Highland, I'm gonna go down Missouri. You guys cut through the neighborhoods. And, you know, we all kind of went our little separate ways and met back up at Largo Park for Tony's 12th birthday pizza party.
You caught your first felony with Tony, didn't you?
I was at homecoming and he was just sitting against the wall. He wouldn't dance. And why isn't he dancing? She said, "He's an asshole. Why are you dancing? Stop being an asshole." And he's like, "I don't dance. You should dance." Just kind of stood by me while I tried to dance with him. And it was awkward. That was the very, very first time I ever met Tony.
I knew from there on he was just gonna be my best friend.
And I grow a lot of love for him because of his heart.
He was just always so sweet.
Probably outgoing, extremely outgoing.
He was just always just a super nice dude, you know. It only took him a minute to like open up, but after that he was just like, we were all friends, you know.
Past that, dude, he was loyal to a fault, almost.
The most positive, life-loving person I've ever met in my life.
Damn near amazing. Because that's always what he said to me.
I miss him, and I'll always miss him, and he was one of my best friends. And I would tell him I love him, and I'll never forget him.
Just, I love you, man. I love you like my little brother. I love you for the man that you were and for the man that you could be. And I'm gonna miss you, and I wish I could have seen you one last time.
I don't know, I just wish we would that he lived closer and we could spend more time together as friends.
I couldn't say anything to Tony. I would just probably cry, man, and just hug his neck.
I just wish I was home. I loved him more, you know? I miss him. And, I tell him the same thing as all of us, man. I wish we were here to ride till the end together.
I would let him know what my friendship means to him and just let him know I love him.
I'm really gonna miss you, Tony. I love you.
I fucking love you, and I want you here, bro.
I love him, and I wished I would have, you know, hung out with him more.
I love you, man.
I love you very much, brother, and we'll see you some other time, and we miss you a lot, and yeah, man, do you, wherever you're at.
Tony, I miss you. Fucking love you, bro.
And it's gonna be hard.
I would tell him that I love him and that I'm sorry.